Hello guys, Vengeance are here, bringing you another video. Today, usually on Saturday I try to do something a little different, but today I'm going to, since there is a drop event plus 50, I jumped on Arsha, so that'll give us another 50. I'm going to grind Centaurs. I'm at 45% on top of that. We're going to get the good old collection gauge going here. So there's that. And then I've also got Supreme Old Moon Scroll to get me another 50%. So you're looking at 150% plus another 100%. So that's 250 plus 45 on the node itself. So we're getting close to that 300%, I think. Now I don't know how well this is going to go being on Arsha, but we're going to give it a try. So I'll get rolling here. I thought about cutting this up and editing it down, but I think what I'm going to do is just talk the whole time. It makes the time go better for me, and it gives me an hour-long video. Now, I did an hour of this yesterday, off camera on my own time. Let me get back here to where the actual monsters are. And you can see that we are doing the subjugation quest for Jatina. To kill 1,500 of these, that's going to get us the burning powder that we need. Of course, my phone just has to go off. Alright, of course, somebody decides they're going to attack me. Of course, I got stuck. This may not work on Arsha. That pisses me off because my skills wouldn't fucking cast. I got animation locked or something. I tried to dodge and it just sat there. But I am 100% going to grind Kaftar Plain, whether I have to switch spots or not. I don't care. Because, as I was saying before I got fucking interrupted. Really? Just die. Where'd that fucker go? I'll see if I can actually kill him when my stuff works. Probably still can't. I need to work on my my character's accuracy. But we are PvE built for now. And of course he comes up behind me. Hey, guess what, buddy? Where did this little fucker go? I'm even watching my mini-map. I think it's part of it's my connection. Because I don't see him on the mini-map until he's on top of me killing me. So the reaction is just not what it should be. I'm not going to teleport in case he comes around again. What I'm going to try to do is mess up his rotation to the point that he just gets annoyed. When I do Centaurs, I only really do the front half up here. I don't go back there any further than right here. So I don't know why that guy was up this far anyway. There he is. No, that's a different guy. There he is. Dude, that guy hurts. Nah, I don't have enough, I don't have enough accuracy to hit him. That's frustrating. Alright, I'll have to just jump servers then. Come on, stop bouncing. That guy got killed too. Oh, I can't for 3 minutes. Alright. This is where my connection becomes a detriment. I need to spec more into accuracy. I tried to go partial evasion because I wanted to be able to do PvE and not worry about getting hit all the time because I'm so squishy. But I think what I'm gonna have to do is probably go accuracy AP build instead of going evasion. So I need to swap probably from the evasion over to the accuracy, which means I'm going to swap boots and gloves. That's a minor inconvenience. I've been considering it for a while, though. Another thing that's another inconvenience is, where's it at? Lightning. Come on. Why'd you zoom my camera in? Alright, lightning. Black Spirit Rage. This should be locked. Alright, can I swap servers now? No, 2 minutes. We're gonna have to chill for a couple minutes. I just don't have the accuracy to fight that guy. Which is frustrating because I'm always end up getting hit. I don't dodge anything, so I don't know if it's just my evasion is not high enough. I don't have really any way of knowing what that guy's gear score is either. But I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it is a lot higher than mine. I kind of expected this on Arsha today anyway. The drop event is bringing everybody out. Normally there's nobody grinding Centaurs. It's kind of a dead spot now. Most people have got they've gotten their pin, accessory, and armor done, so the spot's pretty well dead. And it's only just stragglers like me, and of course that guy, he's probably doesn't need it because, I mean, look, he two-shots me without a problem. I'm not terribly geared anyway. I mean, I'm not super high, but I'm not terribly low either. So I don't know, but I'm considering going full accuracy after the last few encounters. And especially in Red Battlefield, not being able to hit anybody. I don't have enough accuracy. We'll just stay here on Arsha if this guy is not here messing with us anymore. Anyway, back to my whole point before I got interrupted. I have kind of swapped up my daily routine on what I do. I have a list that I have made of stuff that I want to get done every day as like a daily routine. The first thing I'm focusing on is the Jatina quest for the burning moonlight powder. I need to get this stuff done. I need 152 of it to get to pin on the accessory. so I just need to quit messing around and make sure and get the quest done every day, even if it's only the life skill one and I only get one. So I'm going to focus on that. Well, this guy's not around anymore, so I wonder if he's just... I don't think any of my stuff busted. Make sure all these got 2 crystals in them. I have shitty crystals. Yeah, they're still all in there. I just dumped some crappy crystals in just to get me into PvE. What I made sure and maxed out on that are these: casting speed, mostly movement speed, and crit. I wanted to, and of course luck is already maxed out, but I wanted to focus on these 3. Move speed, I am missing one, but that's fine. Oh, there those 2 guys are fighting it out over there. But as I was saying, I want to focus on the pen accessory. That's going to be my last big AP gain. They're over there fighting. While they're fighting, I'm going to clear out all of the Centaurs. Hey, as long as that guy's distracting him, I ain't gonna worry about it. But yeah, I am focusing on the pen accessory quest. Oh, here he comes. Leave me be. I had a little bit better, a little bit closer fight with that guy. Alright, we're gonna jump over to Medea because I'm tired of being fucked with. I'll just lose the 50%. That's not that big a deal. I'm still getting like around 250 for an increase, so it'll be fun. We just got to get the Jatina quest done. But my daily routine is now the Jatina quest, farms. Make sure and do them whenever they get to 200% so I can breed them. Dumping my energy into gathering weeds and or purified or water for the purified water. For water skipping, make sure I do dark rifts whenever they hit the 1, like tier 1. So there's a few I gotta do. I'm waiting on the other ones to get lowered. And then grinding, which I'm doing now. And finally processing, which I've been doing a ton of in the background. Now I'm being slowed down on progress because I am unable to leave my character up at night doing horse training and fishing, which I need to do both. I need both of those things, so I'm just going to have to do without those for now. But that is fine. Until I get my gear and stuff reworked, you need to focus on other things. Now the reason I'm over here at Taftar Plain killing these Centaurs is for the thing that just dropped, the sealed black magic crystals. They reworked it so you get sealed ones instead of the open ones, so they only take up 1 slot in your inventory. Makes it a whole lot easier on you when you're grinding because they stack. Also makes it easier when you're processing them down. But anyway, I am over here to farm the soiled centaur belts, Yona fragments, and black stones, and crystals. Because anytime I'm grinding, I'm going to be doing everything I can to amass enough things to get the pin accessory done. Right now, the main focus is Yona fragments, so I need Yona fragments to drop, and I also need the centaur belts to drop. Plus, I don't grind too bad. I had like 12,200 trash loot on the hour that I did yesterday, and I was just kind of chilling and watching some TV. in the background while I was doing it, and you know, it was pretty late. That's the only reason I was able to do it on Arsha. So this hour is probably not going to be as good in terms of drops because we lost 50% of our boost from not being on Arsha. But it'll be alright. Now, that hour that I did yesterday, I had the 12,200 trash loot, but I also, that was 267 million silver off the trash loot. Not too bad. But then I also had 50 million silver that I had off of Kaffir's. I got like 18 Kaffir stones out of that, somewhere around there. And then I had enough of these scrolls that drop here, was another 40 something million. I dropped black magic crystals. I dropped like 13 or 14 of those, so that was another, what, 40 something million. And then I dropped like 40 something black stones. So you can add that up. Altogether, it came close to around 500 million in an hour, which is pretty good at Centaurs. This drop event is helping a lot. Of course, I'm not getting drops like I was yesterday yet. But like I said, the important ones are the Iona fragments, the crystals, and the soiled belts. Because if I can get the soiled belts, and that was another thing, I got like, I want to say 10 soiled belts, and 3 of them turned into the actual Centaur belts. So that was another 60 million. That helped boost that to 500. But I didn't actually sell those. I heated them up down into magic crystals, or magical shards, and Iona fragments. So I broke down, and I heated these for magical shards, and then I heated the Centaur belts for Iona fragments. My main mission right now, and why I'm over here, is for the Iona fragments. I want to get those knocked out of the way because those are the only component that I cannot buy. And I can grind elsewhere to get silver. That are I can go to Rude Sulfur Works and make more silver per hour. Which I know that I can grind Iona fragments there too. But the Centaur area is the best place for magic crystals, whereas the Sulfur Works is the second best place. So while I'm grinding, I might as well, and need Iona fragments, I might as well grind where the best crystals are. And I'm to a point where I only need 42 more Iona fragments, so I could just buy several belts and heat them down, but I prefer not to do that. I would rather grind. It helps me a lot better. Hold on, I gotta feed the workers. So since I've changed my farms over to where they are doing pepper and onions instead of just the magical mushrooms, having those slots where the farms instead of having 2 plants, they have 10 plants, is just eating through the beer because the worker just has to constantly maintain them. But there's no other way to get the pepper or the onions. They're always on pre-order, and you can't. There's another crystal. I expect to get about 7 or 8 crystals this hour since we lost some. Since we lost about 50% on the drop boost, I think we'll probably get 7 or 8 instead of 13 or 14. And that last hour that I did might be an odd out hour too. It may have just been really lucky, but I don't think so. I think they've increased. I know they messed with the drop table some. I don't recall, without going and looking at patch notes, exactly what they changed. But I do know they increase Caffers rates quite a bit in some places, which would makes sense. I'm getting tons and tons of Caffers, which I'm going to need anyway. I'm going to need over 8,000 just for the dim tree, and then this is probably the same for the helmet. So but our recent PvP encounters have pretty much convinced me that instead of trying to go hybrid evasion as a secondary, I know most people that go into evasion go full evasion and they suffer on AP. Same with like full good, another sword belt, that's what I'm after. Same with like people that go full accuracy, they suffer with other things. The builds are a little different. My main build is I am a squish class. I am going full blast cannon. I am going full AP. I don't care about any other stat over AP. So I'm going full AP. I don't need that much accuracy to hit monsters in PvE. Now, just to be able to PvP some, I was thinking I could secondary go into evasion just to give me a little bit of a fighting chance to survive, because a lot of my skills reduce evasion and have increased accuracy on them, but I'm proving to not be able to hit some people, so I don't know if my AP is too low or if my accuracy is just too damn low. I haven't really done much research on accuracy levels in PvP. So what I'm thinking now is that I need to go ahead and full spec into accuracy anywhere I can. So instead of having Muskin shoes and Lieber's gloves, I need to swap that around to having the accuracy gloves, the Beg's gloves, and the maybe the Uragon boots. I don't know, we'll see. If that's the case, I'm just going to buy them. I'll just sell the ones that I have, both pairs of Muskin shoes, and buy the Urus. And then worry about and buy the helmet as well. And then worry about the swapping over to gloves later. But I haven't done a lot of research on it, so I really don't know what the best wizard gear build is. I'll have to do some searching and reading. Now the thing about Black Desert that I've always thought is that PvE doesn't really matter as long as you have good AP and somewhat decent DP so that you can take a few hits here and there. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, I only got like 700 accuracy or somewhere around there. Leggy. I only got 700 accuracy or somewhere around there, and I don't have problems grinding, so yeah, I don't know. Port. But yes, I wish more belts would drop, and I 100% wish more Jonas fragments would drop. I don't so much need the magic crystals because I have a alternate way of getting the magical shards, which I made a video on just yesterday, actually. See if we can pull that guy over here. But the alchemy route of getting the magical shards actually makes it quite a bit easier. maybe not even easier, just cheaper. You don't have to buy the crystals, and you don't have to farm the crystals as much, because what you can do is you can supplement both. You can do like I'm doing now, grind these guys whenever you're doing the Jatina quest, or whenever you get time to grind, and then take your energy and dump it into prepping for alchemy, and then you just make a crap ton of clear liquid reagents, and then when that's done, you go ahead and make the resurrection elixirs and turn them into alchemy boxes and turn them into the imperial turn-ins. And then every 40, you're going to get seals for every box you turn in, so every 40 boxes you turn in, it equals 1 magical shard, because you can trade 40 seals for a magical shard. While it'll take a while doing it either way, but if you do both of them together, it's going to cut down on the amount of time that you have to do either one. It'll cut down on your grinding time, plus it will get your alchemy leveled up. Plus you're going to get silver back instead of costing you silver, if you were to just buy all the crystals. But I'm taking a 3-prong approach. I'm doing some grinding, which that reminds me, I need to feed these guys. I'm doing some grinding, and I'm going to do a lot of alchemy, and then I'm probably going to end up buying some crystals towards the end. But my whole idea is to get my accessory 2 tet, which I'm very close to doing. I actually have everything I need except for the burning moonlight powder. I think I need like 4 or 5 more. So my whole idea is to get it to Tet, get rid of that Tricapotia, and let it be for now while I do the Jatina quest. I'm going to finish grinding out the Yona fragments while the drop event is on, and then whatever magic crystals I end up getting, I'll grind down, or heat down, so that I can get magic shards fairly easy, and I'll finish up the magic shards with alchemy. And then whatever black stones I end up accumulating while grinding like this, just means I don't have to buy. I think total for the pen accessory is like pretty high amount. I think it's like 16,000 or something. Maybe more than that. 17 or 18,000. So it's quite a few that you gotta buy if you buy them, and it's a huge number if you're trying to farm them. The increased drop rates for them actually help. Oh yeah, cool. Don't need the massive pure magics right now. I got three tets, and I don't plan on going for pen anytime soon on the black stars. And that reminds me, yesterday during my grinding session for that hour that I did last night on Arsha, I actually dropped the Spectre's energy that I was looking for, that I would have used to craft the black star dagger had I not just went ahead and bought the try, which that was another video I did before, a few days ago. I think it was Wednesday. That I had bought the try and I enhanced it from try to tet. That was a good video. That was a good day. I had a good day that day. But now what I will do is I'll just keep the specters and the rift that I have, or the remnants from doing the dark rift, sorry. And in the future, when I go to push for a pen, I will just make a separate tet, a secondary tet black star, and then I'll rotate them. I'll just use that one to as a backup. Another sealed black magic crystal. This is the thing about the wizard, it's so weird. The skills do hit hard and everything is AoE, so if I'm only hitting one monster, I feel like I'm just wasting my skills. But the movement is so crappy because if I don't have teleport up, all I can do is just run. Like I can do that once, or I can. That's no faster than running. I guess I can do like the evade skill, and then teleport, flash it, and then teleport again. But the movement just feels so, and then now it's on cooldown, so I'm just stuck running. The movement is just, I don't know. It's always felt clunky to me. So we're about a little over halfway through these Centaurs, which is good because it's going to take me an hour to kill 1,500 of them after having to swap servers and getting killed a couple of times. The other good news is I am actually recouping a bunch of the silver that I spent by grinding on the Tri Black Star, and I recouped all of that by selling the Tet Kutum and collecting the silver from the Tet Dim tree that I sold after I made the pen. But I don't consider that recouping. I consider that, you know, just a bonus. But grinding like this, the raw silver does help offset the cost, just on the upgrade cost of upgrading that. And I need the liquid silver to be putting towards the pen accessory as I get this stuff farmed, because the catalysts you have to buy from NPC, they're 3.5 million silver each, and you don't get them anywhere else unless you get them out of like an event box or something. There's no way to farm them, you just have to farm the silver and buy them from the NPC. So that, you know, that makes it to where it is a little bit of a silver sink, so you are going to need some silver. Which I think is several billion silver for enough to actually do it, because you need 10 catalysts per stone, and from duo to pen I need 160 stones. I already have 8 stones, so I need 152 stones. That's 1,520 catalysts minus the 30 or 29 I think that I already have. So I'm gonna have to buy like almost 1,500 of those, and they're 3.5 mil each, so you're looking at like what, 4.5 billion silver, and that's just raw silver. There's nothing I can do about it. Hell, at this point, I'm beginning to wonder if enhancing it might be, if I'm lucky, if enhancing might be a better option. I don't know. I guess you pay a little bit more for the guaranteed. Use chain lightning. This hour is not nearly as good as the one that I had before. That 50% on Arsha makes a hell of a difference. I'm still burning aggrots, it's not like I'm out by any means. But we're only at 4 at 30 minutes, 34 minutes. I would have already been at like 6 or 7 by now if I was on Arsha. So I guess you do that 50% increase does it. It is about 50% because I would be at like 6 and I'm at 4. and 6 is 50% more than 4. So. Plus the trash loot's not nearly as good. It's kind of on par, I guess. 67 at 34 minutes. Minus probably like 5 minutes for all of the mess that we ended up not being able to do the rotation. That dagger skill sucks. I need to level it. I figure what I'll do is record this just for a, hey, here's what I'm doing. And you guys can listen to me ramble. It's not like I'm doing anything special. I'm just going through a rotation. But instead of cutting it up, I figured I would just talk the whole time and kind of go over what I'm doing. And then after I'm done recording this and get it uploaded and everything, I'll probably just continue grinding off camera. Like I said, I plan on taking full advantage of the drop event until I have all of the Jonas fragments that I need. And I need 1 per stone, so I'm at... I have 110 in value storage. I need 152, so I need 42 more. If I get a couple, like several Centaur belts out of the grinding here, that'll go quick. I've only dropped 1 so far, which is very strange. I got quite a few yesterday. Really? You're not gonna... Okay. I told him to use chain lightning and he just stood there auto attacking or whatever the right click is. Yeah, Medea is not a good friendly server for me. I am not getting good luck here. The raw silver will still be nice though. And like I said, the Centaur belts, you get anywhere from 5 to 7 fragments from each one. I was unlucky whenever I heated mine up. I got 5, so I ended up with 15 out of the 3 belts that I had. And if I need to, I'll just buy a few. Like I said, 42 is not that many. It's like a couple 100 million. I think the belts are actually going for like 20 million or so. Oh, we're gonna drag these guys over here. And we're gonna get them all in one go. I wish they would remove that defense rope. I don't need it for anything. It's just taking up a drop spot. It's not useful. I guess if everybody was low level, but they've pretty much made all of that low level gear like that obsolete with the seasonal stuff. Because nobody in their right mind is going to start the game without making a season character. They're just not. And the Tuvala gear is almost as good as the boss gear in terms of stats, so... And it's free. I mean, you get the neighbor gear through just playing the game, and you pretty much enhance that for free. It doesn't cost hardly anything to enhance that, and then you just trade it for part Tuvala, and Tuvala is pretty much free to enhance too. It doesn't cost hardly anything to do it. So anybody starting new, this gear is obsolete. They need to remove it from the drop table. or like at an NPC where you can actually buy that stuff from, because having it as a drop is just redundant at that point. I mean, it's dead content and taking up a slot in the drop table is annoying. I understand why they leave it in. It's because the stuff that you actually want, it makes it a little bit more difficult to get. So it time gates you a little bit better. So it's better for them. Pearl Abyss not being them. But in terms of player, what are you using the Rokaba defense gear for? Come on, little Centaurs, over here. Just taking up a spot in my drops. I mean, what good is 3DP helmet that's green? I guess you can heat it up or something, but like, what's the purpose? I would rather have the scroll written in a foreign language or ancient language or whatever. I might teleport over here and dump off this trash loot on my mount. Oh, there's the pit knees. I don't know if you can hear him. He thinks he needs to go outside, but he's gonna have to wait. Massive pure magic. This way. Centaurs have got to be the most annoying mob in here to fight. It's just, they're so damn spread out. You get a little group here, and then you're fighting like one or two. So there's only a couple of good spots that I know of to actually fight these. Maybe there's a better rotation further back in there, but I don't ever go to that one because I can just leave my horse on the sand up there and not get it messed with by any mobs. Of course, my horse is level 55, so most things won't even attack the horse unless they're just super aggressive, or if I'm riding it. For some reason, if I'm riding the horse, then things will attack it. But if I jump off the horse and leave it sitting somewhere, most monsters won't even attack it. I guess that's the only benefit to having your horse over level 30. Hard for me to record for an hour without getting interrupted, just the nature of how things go. Come on, we want more drops. Give us good drops. I'm burning loot scrolls for this. So, by my judgment of losing a 50% increase in drops, I would say that I'll probably get around 8 or 9 Probably around 9 magic crystals. And we're at 8, so I probably won't get much more out of this next 15 minutes unless it just becomes lucky. Because I got like 13 or 14 the last hour that I did on Arsha. And we were 50% higher, so 13, 8, but 50% of 8 is 4, so it's around 12. So, you know, 8 or 9, somewhere around there will be probably where it stops at. In terms of belts, I don't remember how I think I got around 10, so I expect to probably get around 6 or so. And then trash loot probably won't change much because that's more based on kill speed, and I'm running a yellow loot scroll anyway. The plus 100 for the drop amount. And like I said, I got just over 12,000. Sitting back, chilling, not playing too hard. That's the only good thing about grinding late at night on NA, man. There's nobody around. When I say late at night, I mean like 2, 3 a.m. But those days will soon be over. Schedules are changing, so I won't no longer have to worry about night shift anymore, which will be good. At least good for me. I get tired of being up all night. Let's see if we can drag these guys all into one group. And this one. Now with the magical shards, if you're heating up the black crystals, the way they changed it in the patch when they did it is they changed it to where you get these sealed ones. Anyway, if you open those up, it'll give you the actual the black crystals that you got before. But you don't even have to open those up to get the magical shards out of them. You just heat those sealed ones, and you can get them. Come on. Everybody group up. And if you're lucky, I don't think that mastery really has much to do with it. At least I haven't seen, but with the magical shards, when you're heating up those crystals, you can sometimes proc and get 2 instead of 1. And like I said, I don't think mastery has a lot to do with it, but I think it's more just depends on how lucky you are. In terms of that, I'm not too lucky. Out of the 20 or so that I did yesterday, I think I got 2 or 3 times. So I ended up with, let's see. Oh, there's a 9th one. I ended up with like 25 or 26 shards out of the 20 or so crystals that I had. So getting double only procced a few times for me, 2 or 3. Yes, that's what I want to see. Give me the soiled centaur belt. The more of those I have, the more chance I have of getting a centaur belt. And then I have like quite a few of the soiled, like the broken ones on my other character. I got 42 over there. So if you get 100 of those shattered belts, that's what they're called, shattered belts. If you get 100 of those, you can trade them in for a centaur belt, so that works for me too. So either way, ooh, another crystal. We're getting lucky. Of course, say I think I'm only going to get 8 or 9, and then it, I mean, RNG is RNG, but then it makes me question whether that 50% on Arsha actually makes that big of a difference. Come on. How you guys group up? I should have used my horse buff while I was over there. So I have the wind armor, the Crocodile armor for the horse wind. It gives you 5 AP. A buff that lasts for an hour. Most people get the wind because it's most useful. You can get the sea or the earth as well, which I probably will. I don't know if I'll go to all the trouble of crafting it, but I don't really have anything else to use my Shikatu seals on. So every 50 of those you can get a piece of Crocodile armor. I guess I could save up and use 120 of them for a dry Tungrad and try and enhance it to a Tet, but I don't have good luck with accessories. I found that out the 3 or 4 times that I've tried to enhance them. There's the 1500 monsters. That'll get us 2 powder, which is good. 2 more closer. I think that puts me at like 39 or 40. And for the to go from Tet to Pen, you need 110, and to go from Duo to Tet, you need 50. Yeah, 50. So you need 160 to go from Pry to Pen. I think that's right. And I've already got 8 of the little stones sitting in storage, so I need 52 more to get it to Tet. So I need 52 powder, or 42 powder, I think. Yeah, because I need 50 total, and I have 8, so I need 42 powder. And then all I have to worry about is saving for Pen, but Pen will only be a 3 AP gain, and the going from the Duo to the Tet and being able to equip it will give me a 2 AP gain immediately. So it gives me a small AP gain. However, I think it means that I'm just 1 short of hitting the next bracket, which is frustrating as all hell. And I can't dump. Hey, look, another crystal. And I can't dump Kafirs into a weapon because I got all Black Star weapons, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. But we'll see how I solve that. I haven't decided. I may just have to wait until I can get that to Pen, or I guess I could see if one of my other accessories could be replaced. It's going to be very hard for me to replace the necklace or the belt because they're both Pen Kaposha and they're already the equivalent of Tet golden accessories. So I don't know. And my earrings are Tet Tungrads, so I would have to go with Pen on those, so that's going to be difficult as well. The only other thing I could do is try to replace my other Kaposha ring, which is the Pen one, and that's the equivalent of the Tet, so I would have to... That's a waste of a drop view, those patterns. I don't know anybody that actually uses those. I certainly don't. I'm not all for making costumes at least. I like this classic one that I have on. Plus there's some in the loyalty shop that you can get. And if you're actually into the costume thing, for some reason there's so many of them are in the shop now. Like, nobody's buying them up, I guess. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to spend some silver probably and replace Ted accessory with a pen, or else I'm just gonna have to get lucky and upgrade one of my black stars to a pen to increase my AP before getting the pen accessory finished. Either that, or I'm just gonna have to wait until I get the pen accessory finished so that I can hit the next bracket. But like I said, I'm gonna be like 2 short or something, 2 or 3 short of the next bracket. So alright, I'm gonna start probably wrapping this up. 5 minutes isn't that big a deal to me. Another Kafirs. I am disappointed in the amount of Yona fragments that we got though. And my Pitney really wants to go outside. He's used to me taking him out every couple hours, but it's been raining really bad here, pretty much non-stop, so it's hard to take him out. We have, since we put in the house here, we still have to grass seed everything, so everything's still mud, and letting him out, he just gets covered in mud. So it's always a chore if it's pouring down rain to let him outside. So he doesn't get to go out as often as he would prefer. But it's been pouring down rain all day, as well as all week. This will be the 3rd or 4th day. Let's see, there's a couple of groups up here that I can hit on my way out. So I figure what we'll do is go up here and we'll open up these belts to see if I get actually any belts. My guess is probably not. But hey, if we get some turning into an actual Centaur belt, then that will make that'll make the hour worth it. Alright. We got 3 minutes left. That's fine. Alright. We're gonna turn that off. Right click to get rid of it. So I didn't get nearly as many scrolls as I did before. I had 18 before. So I only got 11. Quite a few belts though. See if we can probably not get any Centaur belts, I would assume. They're gonna be all shatters. Don't play the lottery. It's dangerous. Yep. 10 shatters. That was kind of a waste. So we got 1 Yona fragment, which I'm going to sell these to the NPC. Sell that junk to the NPC, that junk to the NPC. All of these scrolls are going on the marketplace. And then I'm gonna melt those down and add that to the collection. 17 Kafirs is pretty good. That's about what I got last time. And then as far as trash loot goes, right around the same. I had 12,199, so I'm 100 short. But then again, I'm a couple minutes shy. So the 50% makes a little bit of a difference. I'm probably going to keep grinding here. I'm going to run back to Heidel and do a couple things and probably keep grinding, because I want to get these Yona fragments out of the way. Like I said, I need like 40 more. So if I can put in a couple more hours and make some silver off of that. And granted, that is going to be about 250 mil in silver off just trash loot, and then the rest of this stuff will equate to, you know, there's what, 30 mil, somewhere around there. And then these, I got 11 of those, so they're another 25 mil, so that's 50 mil, so that's 300 million off that, and then whatever the CAFRs are, well, like 2.8, 3 million, so what, 30, 40, 50 million on there, so there's 350 million. Not too bad. Not quite as good as the last time, but still not bad at all. And those equated for 60 million last time, so I'm only about 70, 80 million off as far as drops go. Not a bad hour at Centaurs at all. It all helps increase the value, and the raw silver always helps with the gains. So thanks for watching. I know I ramble. I got a self-remote though, so hit sub if you're not. Leave a like if it was good. Leave me a comment if you got a better grinding spot for black magic crystals or Yona fragments, because I'm interested. I got to get this done before the drop event's over, because I hate grinding, and anytime I can shorten it, you know, it helps. So moving forward, I probably will in tomorrow's video do something about alchemy, so look forward to that. Otherwise, have a good rest of your day, and thanks for watching. And as always, until next time.